Hi Aquarius, welcome to your unexpected reading for February 10th through the 24th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Alright. Page of Cups. Okay, so that kind of feels like someone's sort of closed off and in their own thoughts. Kind of like they're just sort of, maybe they're keeping their thoughts to themselves or their feelings to themselves. That's interesting. Okay. We got the High Priestess. So interesting, because that would kind of correlate. Like it's almost like the feelings that you're looking at, you're like, oh, this was unexpected, and there might be secrecy because of that, or there might be remaining feelings because you still feel like you have this sort of psychic link with somebody. Okay. Four of Cups, King of Pentacles. I guess we can put that there then. The Death card. All right. You know what? I'm doing it like this because that's the way it fell. So I'm just going to go with the original plan. All right. Page of Wands. Okay. So what's this High Priestess about? Secrecy, intuition, mysteriousness, mysteriosity. What's that about? Not wanting to make a decision. Maybe not feeling overwhelmed anymore. Oh, I'm feeling like you're on solid ground. Well, there you go. So this could be about it's almost like since there's this I think this is thinking about wanting to make decisions based on solid ground, or making good solid decisions with integrity, and there's the having balance, which is something for the twos also, but maybe this is about wanting to find that balance because you're starting to get tempted or starting to feel like you're going to make some bad decisions. So going inward, using your intuition to find out, Aquarius, what the best thing to do is, because perhaps we're starting to get a little escapist, or maybe getting some diversionary tactics there, starting to kind of believe the illusion or the fantasy, and we need to get grounded here. This could be Pisces or Cancer, and this could be Leo. So, okay, so what's this Four of Cups about? This is disappointment. This is kind of meh about everything. Why? This is Four of Cups about for Aquarius. That jumped. Having to make a decision. About could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It doesn't have to be. But not really liking your choices. Maybe you're kind of, you know what it feels like? It feels like someone just kind of reclused themselves and is kind of stuck in their feelings about this situation that may or may not have worked out to your liking. Like there's disappointment with the way things have progressed with this particular person, someone who's like kind of on the move, really energetic, likes to start things, be in the mix, and then they're on to the next thing. This is also somebody who is very noble and takes the initiative. So it could be that you're waiting for somebody to take the initiative here, and they're not, and you're waiting, and you're like, this is not what I thought it was going to be, and yet you have this attachment to this person. And you're like, is this just wishful thinking for me? Like, is this not, I need to be making decisions based on solid evidence, on things, give and take and balance and things moving forward and a good foundation. And so far, this person, I'm feeling like lackluster here because they're not moving things forward. They're not taking the initiative. They're too all over the place. They're not focused on me. You know what I mean? Okay. Maybe it's a decision between, okay. as I say kids, but maybe they're the priorities of kids now, and that's why there's little left over for a relationship for that person. I mean, it didn't have to be, but we got the Page of Wands here. Sometimes that represents children. Also represents good messages. What's this Page of Wands about? This could be, well, somebody, fire, innovation, passion. Oh boy. Someone from your past might be watching you. You might be hearing about that. You might have start to have the beginnings of somebody from your past coming back. It could be that you also think of this person as a soulmate. So a couple of options there, but it very well could be someone from your past that has been watching you is going to be getting in touch with you. Nothing overt, nothing really, but just you might hear something about somebody from your past. So is there two people or is this the same person? Because like this is being kind of, it's almost like you're disappointed with the present situation here. And then you got somebody getting in touch with you from the past that's been kind of keeping tabs on you, probably online, probably following your social media or whatnot, or asking about you and things like that. And so is it two people here? Okay, Aquarius. Because this right here, this is a Sagittarius. Could be male or female. And you're probably disappointed in the situation. You're waiting for a decision, waiting for some kind of forward movement. It could be distance is an issue here too, because we've got them looking out over land and water. And then, here you are hearing from... Maybe it's you think this person is your soulmate. I feel like it's two people, honestly. I feel like there's this situation and then there's somebody from your past that you get word from. All right, what's this King of Pentacles? All right, we got marriage, we got traditions, we got honoring commitments and vows here. Maybe, okie dokie. Is this finalizing a marriage, a dissolution from somebody from your past? Like it's good news that you're hearing from your past about a marriage, like maybe things were getting drawn out and you weren't expecting it. Maybe that's what this is, because we got marriage and we got the Queen of Swords here, who is kind of just all about logic and reasoning and organization and all that. This would be like Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but typically Libra. And this is the King of Pentacles, which could be Virgo here. Interesting. Lots of people showing up here. We got an ending. So something got finalized. There's some kind of discussion. There's some kind of hashing things out. Maybe something was cut off. Maybe there's disappointment with the way things are progressing over here with your fire person. And you decide that, you know what, let's just... As far as any kind of commitment, connection, or marriage, that sort of thing, maybe it took an about face because we got you or somebody in a very solitary position here, which is just basically back to business. Like this is not romantic at all in that sense. I mean, it could be Virgo towards a Capricorn, and I'm talking about a person, but if we're talking about a situation, this is about security and prosperity and abundance taking focus, being the priority for this type of person. Like that's where they find their safety and solace. So we've got marriage and we've got sort of this, I don't feel like this is, is it an agreement? Is it having an honest heart-to-heart talk about what's wanted in commitment? Is that what it is? I feel like this is actually, because we've got the death here, I feel like this is about it ending. But the whatever relationship, whatever talks of marriage, cutting off, because we've got a solitary king here and we've got the death card. This could be Scorpio. So I feel like instead of this being about talking about moving forward, because this queen is kind of cold-hearted. You know what I mean? Like there's not much emotion here. They prefer the cerebral. So is this just a decision to cut things off in any kind of marriage talks or whatever? We're cutting that connection. Is that what this is? And we're going our solitary way. There's a definite ending here, the cutting off, ending. And meanwhile, you've got this person showing up from your past, Aquarius. Interesting. We got this death here. What's this Ten of Pentacles? Okay, so all right. Here's what I think. It feels like not one, but two people coming from your past, but whatever. Let's just go with one. Feels like two, but we'll go with one. anyway, you got this situation over here you're not happy with. You got someone from your past that's been kind of watching you and kind of reaches out. A decision about a commitment ends. I think there's just a decision to cut things off and stop. And I think this is you going back to being kind of secure and in control and calling the shots in your own life. There's not this, I don't think this ever got off the ground for you. And I think you're just like, you know what, it's just better. Maybe there's kids involved. We got a couple of pages here, but either way, I'm much more comfortable in this, in the seat of power that I'm used to. And any kind of, either this is news of a marriage ending or the finalization of a divorce or something, or you decide to cut off being involved with somebody, probably over a distance, because we've got land and water there, and then someone kind of waiting. Maybe you're waiting on someone to make a decision, and this is you in your solid, stable, secure position again. So let me see what cards got all turned around here. I hate it when that happens. All right, and now they're all facing the same way. All right, so let me see what this Ten of Pentacles is about. You know, I feel like this is kind of, in light of all this now, I feel like this is about getting back to basics, getting back to that firm, solid, stable ground, and not like kind of cutting off your emotions, kind of being like, you know what, I don't want to involve myself with this situation anymore. I don't want to feel about it. I don't want to get all jazzied up. You know, I don't want to get like all in my thoughts and in my cups about it. I'm cutting off any kind of connection to that. I don't want to make any decisions. I don't want to start fantasizing or doing that wishful thinking anymore. I want back to basics. I feel like this is you pulling away. This can be an expression of love, but I feel like this is kind of things being minimized instead of it being a love. I feel like this is about this either being minimized or you retreating inward and kind of just examining your own thoughts, or just kind of being taken aback by your own thoughts, but you're not really expressing anything outwardly, especially to this situation anymore. And I don't think, you know, this is kind of that whole like wishful thinking and daydreaming and fantasy and oh my gosh, so many options and choices and and this is like, shut it down. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm pulling back. I'm going inward. I think what now is best for me is to cut things off and to go back to this stable position. Or that's the challenge for you, is like, you know, listening to your intuition. What does your heart say? What does your head say? What does spirit say? What's your gut say? You know, what do you think you should do? And I think it's getting out of this whole emotional distracted space, perhaps, where things were kind of overwhelming and up in the air and not really stable, or there wasn't any forward movement, delays, that sort of thing, and getting grounded again. Getting grounded, and that has to do with you going, okay, what do I feel like doing? Like, what do I feel like the right thing to do here is? Do you know what I mean? Listening to your intuition. What's Ten of Pentacles here? What's that? Reestablishing control. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, so it could be, okay, all right, hear me out. It could be that there was distance involved, and maybe this is about preferring the traditional relationship where you can kind of be around each other every day, or this is a wild card for me though, because we've got the Emperor, which could be Aries, and then we've got Gemini, Taurus, or Libra here for the lovers. This is Ten of Pentacles, which is stability and security, and after, it's kind of like this chest gets filled up over the years with a stable, secure, connected, committed partnership. So, and we've got control and we've got committed connection here. So I feel like this is you looking for that. It's not looking. I feel like that's what you want. I feel like you kind of dabbled over here with the long distance thing, or it just wasn't working out. You're just kind of disappointed. Things weren't happening the way you wanted. Somebody wasn't taking initiative. There were delays, that sort of thing. And you're like, nope, back to basics. I want grounded, solid, stable, all of the strength, the Hierophant, the Emperor. This is all about control, established, grounded, connected, committed, day-to-day predictability, safe, solid, stable, that sort of thing. And I feel like that's what you're going to be looking for in a partner. I don't know if you have that. I feel like this fell flat, This is an ending with somebody right here, if not this person, but I feel like it's from somebody from your past coming in and things get finalized. Well, no, this is somebody from your past, and then you get word that there's been some kind of ending. Maybe you talk to this person over here and decide to break things off. But here we have stability with things being, you know, someone firmly in the seat of control, just like here with the King of Pentacles, and then we got the Lovers. So is it that this is about finding someone where your security lies for you, is finding someone that you can trust, that is right there in front of you, and you can sort of build a slow, steady connection that way? And the thing is, I don't see you with anybody. I see you very detached. I see you having options, but none of them excite you. And I see your focus being on, if you are going to find somebody, it's going to be with this in mind first, with solid stability, security, same, like we have a lot in common and things. And the thing is, Aquarius, you're anything but predictable. But I feel like that's what this is speaking to, the need for solidity and control and predictability, and things being the way they always have been, or at least something that you can count on. And then there can be like that sort of spontaneity and serendipity inside that relationship because you've got your person. But as far as this waiting in the distance and whatever, that's not going to cut it. You want something much more tangible, and I hate to say predictable, but someone that's right there. None of these people are that. I don't feel like this pans out. Oh, God. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear her. Good Lord. I feel like it always happens on your reading. She must be, oh, she's reading for Aquarius. Better start the, roaring. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but I feel like you have options, just none excite you. There's been a couple of endings, and this is about your focus being on the safe, secure, solid stability and the longevity that you, or the dare I say, treasure trove and stability and security that you built up, and finding someone that can fit within that. But I don't think you're really eager to find somebody. I feel like this is your focus now. The stability and security is your focus. And someone's going to have to fit within that. You're going to have to be able to feel like you can trust them. Like you're like, well, I want somebody I feel like I can trust and that's here and that I feel that soulmate connection with, not somebody that I'm waiting and I'm wanting. You go from this to wanting a sure thing, like wanting to know, instead of these questions and delays and someone please take the initiative. So we go from this King of Wands over here, who they're not taking the initiative, to all of a sudden someone being able to take the initiative and you feel that soulmate connection with, and that's what's going to lead, that's what's going to make you go, okay, maybe I do want a committed connection with that person. But this over here, this, oh, she stopped murmuring. Hey, Aquarius. Honestly, I feel like there's people around you that are interested, but you're not interested in anybody. And for the Aquarians that I'm reading for, I don't feel like you're with anybody. I feel like this is a single read, because there was something at first, but then it was like it didn't work out over here. And we got somebody else showing up from the past, and then we got an ending of, okay, Aquarius. I'm going to keep repeating myself at this point. I know I have already. Resolution. Okay, so, maybe this is about just stuff wrapping up and you returning back to your roots, which is just being stable, solid, and secure unto yourself. Because nobody really suits you right now. You're just not, nobody's that big of a deal to you right now. Is that my mud? Is that dark over there? Okay. Aquarius. I think this ending surprises you, though. I think this is what's unexpected about this. There's an unexpected turn to where all of a sudden things just abruptly end. Almost in a very cold, detached, immediate way. Things end. There's some kind of ending and resolution. And that's not the only meaning of this card. It's just that we got I feel like this situation wrapping up, and then there's something from the past, and then I keep feeling like this is word about a divorce. Not about a committed connection per se, but about a resolution for that, and we've got the ending. So this is all about things kind of being cleared out. Like it's almost like whatever is not serving you is getting ushered out. We have 2 or 3 situations here that are getting wrapped up, and it's back to you investing in your own stability and security and regaining control over your future. Huh. Aquarius. What's this shelter for? That's interesting because this is all about security, stability, and that being paramount, and yet we've got being provided shelter for or providing shelter for someone. This could be talking about your kids, that all of a sudden maybe that takes paramount. Something has happened to where you've got to worry about the kids, and you're like almost, well, basically like a single parent, and this is you taking care of your kids because whatever resolved here, you are now providing shelter for a family member or a few family members. And this is kind of random compared to, wait, where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. So maybe this is talking about a divorce wrapping up and you get custody of the kids. Maybe the unexpected event here is you're by yourself and things end here, but then, I mean, okay, I'm not even going to try to fudge it. I honestly think that this now, in light of this, I feel like this is the finalization of a marriage, things getting sussed out, and we're dealing with some kids here. We got the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups. So we're dealing with kids. Maybe that's why this went on the back burner and then ended, because now it is all about stability and you being a source of stability and control, possibly for whoever you're providing care for here, you're providing shelter for. So this might have started, but then it was like, nope, all of a sudden your focus shifts here out of the blue because of some kind of resolution, cutting off, whatever, an ending, and now you're in charge of a family member's care, if not kids' care. Somebody's care. Somebody is looking to you for shelter, and it looks like you drop everything to help this person because all of a sudden your focus is about security and stability. Okay, all right. Oh my God, 23 minutes. Okay, I'm shutting up now, Aquarius. Okay, thank you. If you stuck this far, thank you. I hope to see you in the next reading. I wish you luck with this. It's just so busy. There's just so much going on. No wonder the resolution showed up. Seriously, because like 3 people here, 3 situations. Okay, still a little confused. I bet you are too. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.